Any worthwhile event starts with a proper countdown. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, today we start the countdown to the day of love in a literal and really cute way. Just like a good advent calendar at Christmas time, we wanted to extend that anticipation for the lead up to this next up and coming holiday. Studio 5 creative editor Jill Broadbent is setting you up with everything you need to complete a really fun Valentine Countdown project that you can make with just a few simple supplies. How are you, sister?
Good.
This is the cutest.
It's
this
so
is the
fun.
cutest, and it doesn't get easier. So for moms or nanas out there, this is your Valentine tradition to start. Tell us about it.
All right, we were thinking it'd be so fun to count down to Valentine's Day, right? We always do that little Christmas advent, and it gets everyone excited. And what I love about this is instead of just counting down the days, we're sharing something we love about the person on each day as we're counting down. So it's connecting that relationship side.
We're gonna pause and celebrate that for so many reasons. First of all, anticipation is half the fun.
Right.
You've got to create the anticipation. Two, the Christmas calendars often require something like candy.
Toys, yep.
Right. No. Three, as you just said, you
just
are pouring meaning into this. Like there is a love note on every day. So describe what you've done.
All right, so we created a printable so that you can easily just download this from the Studio 5 website and print it at your local print shop.
It's free.
Yep, free. And this is what it's going to look like when it's blank. So you can see we've given you these little circles for the 14 things. Then your only job is to fill those with the reasons that we love about that person.
14 reasons I love you.
Yes. Yep. And so then a fun idea that we had for this is adding these scratch-off tickets. So these were an easy Amazon little click and you get these. They fit perfectly over the circles. So once you put the text underneath, then you can easily do this fun scratch off. So how fun for the kids each day to get to scratch off and like wait for the big reveal of what it says underneath. So we've done one, and I think it's all of your fun things that you had to say about Boston on this one.
Look at this.
And so this one we put on a frame. And this is just, if you already had a frame that fit this, you could just put it right on top of the glass.
Yeah.
So because you're going to need to access it, but you could easily put it on top of a frame that way.
I want to scratch it.
Do it. Scratch it.
Really?
No, we've got another one.
Okay.
So scratch that one.
All right.
We need to show the big reveal.
So these are just the Amazon stickers because somehow I think the scratch effect feels fancy and big.
So it's almost like this is a lamination. Does that make sense? So you're going to put the sticker over your text, and then it's almost like you're scratching off the scratch, and then it's still clear underneath.
Look at this.
So
look at this. Look how cute.
So they're going to get to do the scratching. Oh, that was, yeah, this one must be Boston's printed words.
I love your bright blue eyes.
Hey.
Not
so
Boston's,
each day,
eyes are brown.
Yes, this one must be the Boston one. Once they're labeled, it's hard to know which one's which. So
label, that's a tip.
Yes. Okay, so fun that you can easily just layer these right over the printable. Now there's two different ways that you could go about putting your words on. If you have a photo editing system, Photoshop, Canva, any of those even free options, you can add the text directly to the download before you send it to print.
Which women are getting so savvy with Canva these days. So it's so easy.
These are all of the things that you had to say about your son, right? And so we added all of those in there and just scaled them to fit inside the circles.
Right.
So then once you've printed that, you'll add your stickers on top. But if you don't have that software know-how, or you just want to use your own personal handwriting, which I love because that's adding that personal touch, right?
You said that. Let grandmas, don't be intimidated that you can't do the software version, because I think them seeing
this is a treasure then,
your
because
handwriting
it's your
is
handwriting.
Even more sweet.
Either way is great, but there's two different options that way to just go ahead and add your handwriting. I brought a ton of different pens because I think that that's kind of fun too.
And you literally just put the sticker on.
Sticker right on, yep.
It doesn't get any easier.
But once it taps down, it's stuck. So do know that.
Watch your lines. Watch your lines.
Yep.
That's a sticky
But we gave
sticker.
you a nice little guideline, so it's really easy to line those up.
Yes.
And then you just layer those on, and every day they're going to be able to scratch it off.
I love this. You go to the Studio 5 website, you print it off. You go to our website, we'll link you to the Amazon stickers. It's all there. Now, Jill is a little bit extra, and we love her for that. We love her for that. So you've given us a way to make this even more personal if we want.
I just was thinking, how fun would it be to use your photos too? So I just went ahead and printed a couple photos, and like on a 4x6, you could put 6 2x2 squares. Then you could just cut them in the circle shape.
Yes.
And then you could easily just put this on with a brad and poke it through. And then you could just do a little swing window, you know?
So
and
every
then
day they
you could do
swivel.
14 things for one child, you know, or you could do a whole bunch of all your different kids could be on one, and they just find their picture, and that's where they're going to find their little love things. I also love that we can do this for our kids. That's
Right.
what you're doing, right?
Right.
You're doing one for each child. My husband's birthday is Valentine's Day, so I'm doing just his. I also added washi tape, which I think is kind of a fun little.
noticed
you
that.
could decorate them a little bit if you want.
I noticed that, yeah.
But then also you could have your kids do them for each other or for a grandparent and drop it off. Like there's so many different ways to celebrate the different relationships of love in our life that this works for.
I like how you framed it. You say you could easily just put it up on the fridge.
Yep, we tried it just washi tape to the fridge. You can do something fun like that. This is a really cool board that's available at Target right now, and it's like a pin board. And so I just put straight pins in that. And then if that's already on display in my house, I can just switch that out. So a frame, just simply taping it somewhere for the 14 days you need it up, or attaching it to this really fun pin board is
We'll link that pin board as well, because that's a fun addition to any teenage
New
girl's
at Target,
room.
really fun.
Awesome.
Yes.
Jill, thank you. Thank you
Thanks.
so much. All right, studio5.ksl.com is where you go. Control P doesn't get easier. 14 things I love about you. It's our little gift at Studio 5 to you as you celebrate all of the people you love in your life. You've made it so easy and so cute. Jill, thank you.